So, in this TED Talk, the speaker talks about management versus leadership and just kind of like how they're different from each other, and how being a leader is more impactful than just managing people and managing time and all that. Um, so, he starts off with talking about how the world is short of leaders as it is right now, and there are already too many managers out there. And from personal experience, I can agree with that. I would agree with that. Uh, throughout the jobs that I've had, um, I've experienced like bosses or figures that um, you kind of look up to as the boss. A lot of them are too focused on you're not too focused on, but their main focus is managing time or putting people in places and maybe managing money or that sort of thing, and that kind of consumes them and their job, and to a degree that's fine. That's part of the job. That's part of what they do, but um, at some point you need to be a leader and step up and really help people grow. And those are the bosses that I really remember and really feel like I had a functioning, I guess, connection with. Those that really stepped in and helped develop skills that helped on the job, but as well, um, just as much as on the job, they also helped develop skills that'll help me down the road. Moving on, he talks about how management is control, and the three things you control are money, time, and quality. And the way he said it was, if you're worried about money, time and quality are going to be hurt because of your focus on money and so on. So if you're worried about getting things done faster, you're going to spend more money and your quality is going to be garbage. And if you're worried about quality, then you're going to be spending a lot of time and money to get that quality. So that's just kind of, I thought that was a good point that he made, and that made sense. Um, and then he went on to talk about how, um, people don't really fall into those three things that managers have control over. They fall under leadership. And, I thought that was really cool how he um, talked about that. Um, and just the role that leadership plays, and how people are one of the more important aspects, and you need to be able to be out in front and be a leader for them, not just putting them in places and telling them what to do. You have to lead them. You have to help them grow and things like that. So, um, then he goes on to talk about how I thought this was interesting. He says if you push people, um, you don't know where they will go. You don't know the reaction you'll get. You don't know um, whether they'll get behind you or whether they'll just like be like, oh well, they don't know what they're talking about, so just kind of ignore them. Um, but if you lead people and you get out in front of them and you kind of give them direction and give them um, an example to follow, they will follow you and you will have accomplished something. And you'll have people who follow you and who grow because of the things that you help them with. Um, then another point that he made that I thought was really cool was that the boss needs to get in the trenches. How he, the example he gave was, is something he did within his company about how he, you know, people were. I don't really remember the example honestly, but I just thought it was a really good quote, a really good idea. Um, Leaders. The way I see it, leaders need to be able to step in and actually show um, others, what they really should be doing. Show them the skill, how it is supposed to look, and then help them develop their skills along the way to improving themselves and really, um, helping themselves grow and develop over time. That's really, to me, what a leader is. And, the best bosses I've had really did that at a high level. So I've been able to learn a lot from those people that have helped me grow even to this day. So, but yeah, I thought this TED Talk was pretty cool. Some good information in it, and